The greenhouse effect is a process by which thermal radiation from a planetary surface is absorbed by atmospheric greenhouse gases and is re-radiated in all directions. Without the greenhouse effect, the Earth wouldn't be able to support life because the temperature would be below freezing. The greenhouse effect keeps our Earth warm enough to sustain life. Venus's atmosphere is 96.5% CO2 with virtually no water, which is very different from Earth. CO2 is trapped between Venus and its atmosphere, making it very hot on the surface of Venus. Any water that was originally on Venus has boiled into its atmosphere, and since we as humans need water to live, Venus doesn't seem like a practical place to live. There's no hydrogen on Venus, so water can't be reformed. Venus's surface only gets 1/6 the light Earth does due to its clouds full of sulfuric acid surrounding it, yet it's still extremely hot. Mars does not have a significant greenhouse condition because the atmosphere is so thin it cannot absorb much of the infrared energy which is emitted by the surface. The surface pressure on Mars is about 100 times less than it is on Earth, which itself is about 90 times less than it is on Venus. It is estimated that the greenhouse effect on Mars warms the atmosphere at the surface by at least 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
The atmosphere is 90 times more thick, enough pressure to crush a human, and is made of CO2 and a little bit of nitrogen, making the atmosphere too hot and poisonous for humans. Some extremophiles can eat sulfur, and the atmosphere on Venus is full of sulfuric acid. Then they can breathe in the carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. However, there is no known organism that can thrive under the temperatures and pressures on Venus. It is theorized that we could build nanorobots that do the same thing. Still, it would be very hot and the pressure would be uncomfortable, but not fatal, 60 times our pressure on Earth, and since Venus virtually has no magnetic field, the radiation from the sun would kill us. All the hydrogen on Venus has escaped into space, so the only way to get water would be for comets to hit Venus. Unless we find a way to manipulate the orbits from the comets, we have no way of getting water on Venus. Done.
Mars' atmosphere is both shallow and thin, less than 1% as dense as Earth's. Even if water were present, the atmosphere could not hold any appreciable water vapor. Much of Mars's oxygen is locked into surface rocks, and the remainder is combined as carbon dioxide. Earth's atmosphere is a complex collection of gases mixed with water vapor that provide the requisite conditions for living things. The hydrologic system, also known as the water cycle, is the cycling of water through the Earth system. Not only is the hydrologic cycle a cycle of water, it is a cycle of energy as well. The cycle includes evaporation, latent energy, precipitation, interception through wall and stem flow, runoff and infiltration.
The element carbon is a fundamental constitution of life. Its global cycle is tightly connected to the habitability of our planet. Human activities such as the use of fossil fuels, deforestation, and biomass burning are altering the global carbon cycle. It creates basic structures from cellulose, tannin, cotton, and lignin.